Alex, back at the Fly 2024, first game up for Hustle, got yourself a win. How's it feel getting back out there again this year?
Good, it's good getting back out there this year. I'll always love playing sixes. I think it is my new favourite version of the sport, I have to admit, and yeah, any opportunity to play sixes for me is a good one.
What was it like there, as I say, new year, new team, that sort of first game, you need to sort of get into that rhythm. How did you feel the team did as a group?
Team did really well as a group. Like, it's, you know, there's a few old faces that I played with before in the Fly, like Hunzi. I played with him on the Rise in the first ever Fly, which we won. And then obviously you got some of the younger under-20s which are coached, so it's quite nice, you know, playing with them instead of coaching with them. But we came together quite well. You know, some of the young lads need to just understand sixes a bit more, haven't played much of it, but I think that's what, you know, these round robin games, you know, you get that learning curve and set yourself up good for the final, really.
So got yourself a few goals again today as well. You know, you're sort of growing into this sixes, the more and more you play it, you know,
yeah.
the sort of the level of the game. Do you feel, you know, that you're still learning but still getting better and still putting it out there?
Yeah, definitely. Like, the funny thing is that, like, I think I mentioned in another interview before, and it's saying, you know, I got 5 goals today, and I was like, I'm still thinking about the 3 or 4 or 5 that I missed. Yeah. Instead, I'm, you know, chasing perfection in the grand scheme of things, because sixes are so tight. You don't, you know, you miss the goal, it's a turnover. So trying to find those ways to score the goals that you're missing is like the weird thing for me. Like, I think more about the bad things than the good things after that.
So ultimately you were up, you know, kind of quite comfortably for a lot of that game, and then all of a sudden the last minute it's a bit panic station.
Yeah, it's that mindset in your head of like, oh, let's kill the clock, but then you stop going to goal as effectively as you were previously. We were laughing before the game last year when we won. I think we were leading in like the whole tournament for like 2 minutes. Like, we had 2 1-goal wins from the death, and it's like, you know, it's so people take their foot off as they got a lead, and you've just got to basically keep playing for those 32 minutes, because, you know, they nearly creep one in at the end and then it's all tied up and going to overtime.
And bringing the Fly here to Manchester this year, it seems, you know, weather obviously Manchester.
See, you know, Manchester's always sunny, so exactly, like you.
But it's great to get back out here up in Manchester.
Yeah, obviously Manchester's my hometown, so it's always nice to, you know, my family can come out. I'm not gonna lie, they'd rather watch it on YouTube than make the trip to London half the time. But you know, it's lovely being in Manchester. It's nice to have a little change of venue, and it's you know, gets different fan base out, different amount of people that might not be able to make it to London. So yeah, I love it being up here. Hopefully the same next year.